So you've signed up for Medicare, then all of a sudden you get a letter, income-related monthly adjustment amount, or IRMA. What does that mean to you, and what do you care about it? Toby Stark, Stark Associates Insurance Agency. When you sign up for Medicare Part A and B, what happens is the administration, the Social Security Administration, communicates back to the IRS, and they look at your 2-year prior tax return. Now, granted, you might say, well, I'm not working right now, but I was 2 years prior, and I'll lead into this. So what happens is when you enroll in Medicare Part B, which is outpatient and doctors, you have to pay a premium for it. But based upon your modified adjusted gross income for your household and how you file taxes, what happens is the IRS determines if you should be paying more for that benefit or just the base premium amount. And it's solely connected to your income. And this is important because you're going to get a letter from the government saying, you're enrolled into Medicare now, and they'll tell you what your base premium is. And you might think, woo, okay, so I don't have to pay anything additional. And then comes this IRMA letter. So I have here a grid that shows, for this example, 2022 IRMA costs and what you may anticipate depending upon what you have made from 2 years prior. And the system is flawed because you may right now not be working and you were making $400,000 2 years ago. A little bit of a difference, yes, and I'll get into the appeal process. So this is the single return, MAGI, which is modified adjusted gross income. See what they're looking at, the 2020 tax return, and same thing with joint. So the joint amounts are higher than the single, but you could see here your Part B premium base when you sign up for Medicare is $170.10. Again, husband, wife, $170.10. But if you have made more, they will send you a letter saying that they're going to increase your Medicare Part B premium if you've made more. And here is the spreadsheet. Again, maybe you made $228,000. They're going to ratchet up your Part B to $340 from $170. So you have to know that. And some of you out there that are watching this may not necessarily be able to appeal down to the base level, the $170.10. And that's okay. Everybody is different and everybody's income is different. But I will say, because you are paying more, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have an additional benefit or a better benefit. It's just you're paying more because based upon your income, you've paid the threshold of Social Security tax when you are working to the cap, and then you stop paying sometime during the year. So this is a way for the government in a use tax situation to get some of their money back. So also you see here Part D. So Part D is your drug plan. So this illustration was just base premium and has nothing to do with your base. So I just put a placeholder in here at $33, which was essentially the average cost for a drug plan, just to give you an idea. But what happens is, if you make more, you're going to have to pay an additional, for illustrative purposes, $12.40 on top of your base premium that you pay for your drug plan. Some of you out there might pay $7 for your maintenance medication drug plan. And then what happens is you will continue to pay that carrier the $7, but then IRMA will be attached and either taken out of your Social Security check, or you will have to pay that additionally quarterly if you're still getting a paper bill. Or if you set up an account on mymedicare.gov, what will happen is they'll simply take your premium and IRMA additional premium out of that. So if you were on a plan that was $7 to a drug carrier, you pay the drug carrier $7, but then what's going to happen is you would pay $12.40 to the government. Confused yet? You will have to pay attention to this, because this could affect you every year. Now, you might be saying, but I don't make this much. Okay, if you don't make this much now, there is a form. It's called a SSA 44 form. And this form, what you can do is you can fill it out. If you have had a major life-changing event and your income has gone down, you may use this form to request a reduction in your income-related monthly adjustment amount. And it details here through 5 pages on what the income levels are, and then you can check one life-changing event. And a lot of you out there might have been experiencing a work reduction. Again, we're kind of coming out of a pandemic, we hope, but you're not working anymore, or you got laid off and you're not making what you made before. And I have found, talking to folks many, many times, they had no idea about the appeal process and are paying higher premiums than they should. And from what I've found out, the government is not going to reach out to you and tap you on the shoulder and say, we've noticed that your income has dipped below one of these levels here, and we're going to reduce your premium. You have to be proactive on this. And I would also suggest talking to your financial advisor as you get older and you have RMDs and how that's going to affect your income, because you might wind up back into an IRMA situation, even though you're not working anymore. So I just wanted to share this video with you. It's important that you file this appeal if you think that you are qualifying and you have a work reduction. So check that out when you get that letter from Medicare, especially your initial enrollment period. When you get the letter, you'll have 60 days to reply back to them that, hey, I was making this 2 years ago. Here's the form. The good news is a lot of the times the administration will grant the appeal and lower your premium. Don't pay more than you have to. Toby Stark, Stark Associates, happy to help. Take care now.